Welcome back to New York at Night. At 19, my next guest is already considered a veteran of television and feature films. He made his movie debut at 14 in Francis Ford Coppola's film Tucker. He's currently the star of the hit TV series Parker Lewis Can't Lose. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Corin Nemec. Going good. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Oh, how does that feel? Does that feel, is that a strange sensation, or are you used to it now?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, and I'm a little upset about that. You walk out and they scream. My kids, who are big fans of the show, call you Corky.
Yes. Corky, it's a nickname I got when I was a baby because when I was a baby, I used to cry a lot, and my grandma used to say, "Oh, he's such a corker," and somehow it evolved into Corky and stuck with me.
I don't know. You don't look like a Corky somehow. You feel like a Corky?
I don't know. That's why we have Corin, I guess. You know, in case some people don't think I'm a Corky.
Well, that's an unusual name too.
Corin
Corin is an
Gaelic.
unusual
It
name
means
too.
the raven.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, since we're talking about what things mean, the title of the show, Parker Lewis Can't Lose. What does that mean exactly?
I guess it's just I guess it means Parker Lewis can't lose.
No matter what he does?
I mean, you know, everything kind of comes out, you know, I mean, it's because you know, I guess it's
he lands on his feet no matter what kind of thing he gets into? That kind of
I mean, besides, that's the way they write it, too. You know, they wouldn't want to write it Parker Lewis lost or is a loser.
Parker Lewis is a loser. Right,
yeah.
Okay, no, it wouldn't work as well. We have a clip. Do you need to set it up or we just take a look at it?
This clip, it's the show that just aired where I get my diary. I have a voice diary, and it's stolen. And this is, it shows who stole it, in a way.
Okay,
so,
okay, let's take a look.
Yeah.
Parker Lewis can't lose, no matter what he does.
You're my best buds, and I feel I let you down. I gotta tell you, this feels worse than when Shelley was born. Anyway, it wasn't my fault that my diary got stolen. I'm sure that if you have time to think it over, you'll understand and say...
Not a problem.
Perhaps we overreacted, sir.
Yeah. If somebody stole your secrets, then they stole our secrets, too.
What exactly are our secrets, sir? So we'll recognize them when we hear them. Guys, I have to tell you, I love the fact that you're here, but I have torn this whole school apart looking for my diary, and every time I come up, zilch.
You know, you're a young guy, and this whole series is a hit and it revolves around you. Do you feel a lot of pressure?
I think one of the hardest parts about doing the show itself is the amount of hours, because it really, because on average we do about 14 hours a day, and that's on average, and you have no time to get anything done. I mean,
social life.
Yeah, you have, I mean, basically you got Saturday night and that's it. Because, you know, we work all day Friday night, and then so there's Saturday night, and then you can't really go out Sunday because you got to be at work at 5:30 in the morning. So,
tell the truth, is it work that you enjoy? I mean, are you enjoying yourself?
Oh,
when you're
yeah.
doing it? Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely enjoying it.
It's big fun. I know doing a show like this is the same thing. You know, it's a lot of hours, but it's a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, it's worth it in the long run, you know, when you get good quality work out of everyone, and you know, the show itself is, I mean, I think it's one of the most ingenuitive shows out.
Uh-huh.
And, I mean, just with the camera angles and especially a lot of the characters, you know, my favorite character being Kubiak. You know, he just cracks me up.
The girls are going, yeah. Now, you did Tucker. You were in the film Tucker, a film that I liked an awful lot. Did you know this was going to happen, that you were going to just...
Now this is a funny story about Tucker, though. When I actually got the job itself, I went and auditioned for it, and I thought the audition went horrible. And so I got home, and this is like a week and a half, 2 weeks after I'd auditioned for it. And I get home and I check the messages, and it says, well, you got the part in Tucker. And I didn't even remember what it was at first. I just knew that I knew it was a big deal, and I was running around the house screaming and yelling and everything, but I didn't even know why. I didn't know what the actual show was, and then I had to wait for my mom to get home from work to, you know, refreshen my memory. And then I really freaked.
How old were you then?
14.
14. Did they treat you like a a child or as an adult on the set when you're being 14?
Well, it depends on how you act. I mean, if you act like a child, you're going to get treated like a child. So, you know, I mean...
So how'd you act?
Professional, you know. I didn't really act like a... I mean, I acted like a professional.
Yeah.
I treated it as my job and not as, like, you know, like I was going there to play, you know.
What do you think, you know, you're in L.A.
Yes.
Yeah. You meet some strange people in our business. What do you... Yeah. What do you think is the strangest thing about our industry?
I think one of the strangest things about the industry is probably the people you meet, because I mean it's like I mean some actors are so weird, you know. It's like when you meet them, you say hi to them and they'll like turn around and they'll say something that they think is funny, you know, like you go, hi, I'm Corin Nemec, and go, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
And you look
at them like, I don't know, but it was nice meeting you, and then step.
Do you think that just goes hand in hand with the... Well, look, what do we do? What do? You create a whole new life for somebody.
Yeah.
You think that goes hand in glove, the strangeness?
I think, you know, I think it's a prerequisite. You have to be strange in order to be in the business itself. So, I mean, I'm slowly learning that I need to evolve into a very bizarre person. So,
Oh, don't, man. Stay where you are.
It's really strange. But, I mean, it's not that they're bad or annoying people. It's just that most of them just have a real odd, offbeat sense of humor.
You also have a television movie coming out, don't you?
Yes, it's called My Son Johnny. It's a drama. It's based on a true story about sibling violence, which actually is #1 above
Child abuse?
No, above child abuse, wife abuse.
Really?
Yeah,
sibling abuse.
Sibling violence, and it deals with Rick Shorter's, and he plays my older brother. I play the younger brother, and ever since the character I play, you know, ever since he's old enough to walk, the older brother's been beating up on him, you know, and so it gets to a certain point where he can't take it anymore, and he ends up shooting the older brother, killing him, and it is a true story.
It's a true story, so we're dealing with a real serious subject there. When is it aired?
November 10th.
On
CBS.
Okay, we'll be watching. Corin, thanks for coming over today.
Thank you.
Corin Nemec. Thank you, man. Coming up next, humorist Quentin Crisp. Stay with us.